Hey everyone, I am at Blue Mountain State Park in Wisconsin. I am actually sitting on an amphitheater in the park that is obviously not being used right now. It's an outdoor amphitheater, and I thought, gosh, this would be such a fun place to read a poem to you. So I'm going to read before my fake out audience out here and my audience out there. Really happy to be here again. I'm going to share a poem with you about my son. Kai asked for poems about childhood, and specifically right now, I think kids are probably going through a lot more. I'm thankful my two children are grown, but I know that kids are going through quite a bit, having to adapt to different types of school settings or learning from home, things like that, not being able to interact with their friends as much. All of those things that we attribute to safety and care and just childhood are not all in place. So this particular poem is one of my favorites that I've written. I wrote it for my son. I've written many poems for my kids because they are my favorite people in the whole world. And I wrote this one for my son. I think kids never have it easy. You know, as older generations, we always have criticism for how our kids are growing up or adapting to things, and of course my children's lives were no different. So this poem is dealing with some of those critics and some of the heroism that I've seen in my own son, the way that he has been there for other people and been very generous and loving in this poem that is about video games. So here we go. The poem is called Gaming for My Son. Blinking dots in a bruised landscape, bodies shattered in sudden explosion. The small keypad that dips and drums beneath your fingers, leading your alter ego through a manufactured war. Guns and dragons, combat women, beautiful swords. Your father mocks this mission of arched back and concentrating eyes because, at your age, he says, he was outside in the barn, tending horses, late into the night, oiling the saddles, filling buckets with grain, digging rocks out of his painted gelding's shoes, constructive in his meditative practice, becoming a man alone. The gelding still holds all of your father's secrets in one-sided private exchange, so different from the conversation you make with your friend over the mic attached to your headphones. Together, you slay at least 100 giants, build tanks, blow up limbs, burn down cities, turn off the game and strategize the next. Hours wasted in laughter, dirty jokes, and surprise. What you can do to entertain a friend who is autistic and often isolated in a house down the street from your own, where he sits on his bed with headphones on, a mic, a small keypad, and whelps loud after beating his enemy, you shaking your head and smiling, happy to be the loser again. I love you daily. You are one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And let's give our kids a break this next year. They're gonna need it. Bye.